How many of you came here by boat? Hands up. The EU's poorest and farthest border has a unique small boat crisis.
There is some people from Burundi, another from Congo, another from Somalia, and then there is many tribes from Africa. They're here.
I went to see France's controversial solution to illegal immigration, but desperate asylum seekers told me nothing will deter them from reaching safety.
I don't think a person to go in that water it's a choice. It's where you live by no choice.
As tears soaked her hijab, this mother told me before leaving East Africa she'd been raped multiple times. The pursuit of freedom from persecution came at the cost of leaving her 2 children behind.
Because now if I stayed with them, we would have done together. But I had to choose. Not even to choose. I had to run to let them live. I miss them. I miss
Every day.
every day.
The sign says immigrants are human. Simply put, it's them fleeing to have their human rights protected. And it's boats like these that the smugglers use to ferry people across the Mozambique Channel. It's a perilous journey, and many have died attempting it. But despite its high Muslim population, Marine Le Pen, the leader of the far-right party, has gained 45% of the vote here. When I come to a mosque like this, I hear the call to prayer, I speak to you, I see the faces. It makes me wonder how Marine Le Pen got so many votes.
I think that it was the first person who promised the security. It's just for that.
In 2015, a man was literally shot dead in this forest. His murder led to a series of shootings. 10 people shot dead, former friends became 2 rival gangs, all whilst the people of Rinkeby tried to live normal and safe lives. Sweden is suffering from a gun crime epidemic. In the last year alone, violence fueled by the drug trade has seen over 340 shootings, a dozen bombings, and kidnappings, leaving close to 50 people dead.
Mother after mother after mother is burying their kids. And it's kids.
I walked around the centre of Stockholm. There wasn't many police. It was happy tourists. But when you get into the suburbs, that's when you hear the stories of the boys and the girls who have been shot.
It's like 2 different countries. It's like these areas is now a part of the rest of Sweden.
Last year, a police officer was shot dead. This is a country where the police need protection, and so did I. Do you feel safe when you wear this?
Yeah, a little bit.
So how hard is it knowing that you can stop someone, you can search them, but that one time they'll be lucky or you'll be unlucky?
Yeah, but they have to be lucky all the time, and we only have to be lucky one time.
Was today frustrating because they were lucky?
Yeah, they were lucky this time, but...
How hard is it for anyone who's in the networks or in the gangs or living that lifestyle to put the gun away and walk away?
Mycket svårt. Mycket svårt. Därför de ser inget.
So we're literally at the side of the parade. You can see that the children are going wild for Schwarter Pete. You can see why some people think this is tradition, some people think it's fun. However, when you look into the faces that are in the crowd, there aren't that many people that look like me. The police have just taken my ID away. I don't know why. And what's the system going to tell you?
Who you are? Are you okay with it?
I'm not sure if you gave me a choice or not. As you can see, the people have to get a police escort because the anti-Schwarter Pete protesters have to be protected by the police because they get threats, they get attacked, they get rocks thrown at them. It's really disgusting. Today is race day. As you can see, drivers like Ben are preparing their teams, getting them ready to get onto the water. Those final preparations can be the difference between crossing the finish line first or having a life-threatening accident. So Ben Ainsley invited me to join his Emirates GBR team as they fine-tune their manoeuvres to try and win this weekend's race. Now it's time to find out if I can make it as an athlete. So basically when you go across, I should go across, essentially?
Yeah, if you come across after me, it should be good, eh?
like anything in life, you need to experience with your own eyes.
Like the wind has gone down a bit, so it's going to be quite tricky. It's quite light now.
See the guys working so hard, see Ben's expertise and leading the team, and just generally feeling that wind as you turn is ridiculous. Running across the boat was pretty nerve-wracking, but once I got my footing and my ankles weren't as weak as they look, it was okay. But as an experience, it was amazing. One of the best things I've ever done. I've had a go on the boat. How did I do as an athlete? What do I need to make your team?
Not bad. I reckon you're halfway there. I mean, you were steering the boat on the foil. Not many people get to do that or can achieve that. So I think for a first timer, that was pretty good going. Yeah, we'll sign you up, Antoine. Hopefully you're not too expensive.
I'm shaking your hand on that one.
Thanks, mate.
Back on dry land, I went to the brain operation of SailGP's unique racing. This contains people like Sofin come up this mountain, it feels like, in order to farm other people's fish. But when their hard work is destroyed, migrants get the blame. And they say this small island can't accommodate so many other people. Yes, Geraint, just hours from now, Anthony Joshua will be in the fight of his life in the arena behind me. AJ will walk to the ring for the first time in his career as the underdog, despite his height advantage, his reach advantage, and of course his size advantage. It's Ukraine's Alexander Usyk, who's widely considered to be the bookie's favourite. He comes into this fight with an added depth of motivation. He's fighting for his people, he's trying to inspire them, but also to win back his belt. AJ wants to be three-time heavyweight champion of the world to secure his legacy. Both fighters are London 2012 Olympic gold medalists, so it promises to be a clash of titans. And I'm hearing today actually that the winner may fight here again in Saudi Arabia for the undisputed title. That means Tyson Fury could be lured out of retirement to come fight in the desert.